Pisces, and welcome to your February reading. I'm Jenny. If you're new here, I am a shamanic healer and a spiritual mentor, and I do these oracle card readings once a month to give you some insight on the month ahead. Now, I am going to start this reading off with a little bit of an energy cleansing inside of the spray bottle. I have some Florida water, some agua de Florida, and what this is going to do is just cleanse your energy, even if you're not here in the presence of the Florida water, because it is not the actual liquid that does the cleansing, but it is the spirits of these citrus plants that are built right into or brewed right into the Florida water. Now, I know that this can be pretty easily accessible on Amazon and sometimes in drugstores, but I prefer to buy this right from the manufacturer, Murray and Landman. And the reason for that is because there's two different factories that you can get agua de Florida from, one of them being in New York and the other one in Peru. And since I train in the Caro lineage in Peru, I do prefer to get my Florida water from Peru whenever possible. Now, for today's reading, we are going to dive into a number of different things. We've got some angel numbers we'll look at from Mystic Michaela's angel number book. We've got messages from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. That's my OG. That is my favorite oracle deck. I call it my tough love deck because it does sometimes tell it like it is, and it can be a little sharp. We've also got Unspeakable Inner Truth. This one is by Shannon Kaiser, and then Raise Your Vibration by Kyle Gray. So lots of different messages coming through today for the collective month of February. But I did start things off a little differently today. I pulled a card from the Light Seers Tarot. I don't normally do tarot. I usually just stick with the oracle, but I was really feeling drawn to pull a tarot card for all the signs for the month of February. And let me tell you, Pisces, you pulled my card. We got the Hermit. So yes, February is going to be a time for you to go within. It is going to be a time for you to seek answers from yourself, your true self, your higher self, your spirit guides and allies, source, all of that. But I do want to give you a little heads up. With the Hermit card, sometimes we can be so disconnected from others that we really dive deep within our story. And that can be on the shadow side of the Hermit card, is not to connect yourself so much with the story, not to marry yourself to the story, not to commit yourself to the story. So make good use of this Hermit phase. It can be a beautiful time for introspection. It can be a beautiful time for contemplation, but make sure you're getting something out of it, that you're not just totally disconnecting without a purpose, disconnecting without an outcome. And I just want to see if there's another message here from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle that can marry itself to the Hermit card and give us some more clarity on why this energy is the primary energy coming up for the Pisces collective for the month of February. And you're getting hidden treasures. Okay, beautiful. So if you make good use of this time, if you make good use of this Hermit phase, what's going to happen? And hello, we got double nines here. Okay, Hermit is card number 9. Hidden treasure is card number 9. So there's something here for you in that as well. If you make good use of this Hermit phase, then you can tap into your gifts. You can open and awaken more of your own gifts is what I'm getting. We're also getting, like I said, number 99. Number 99. Oh, I love this for you. I know some Pisces very close to me in my life. I love this for you so much. You have to comment and let me know how this is resonating, because I know it's going to be speaking to you. 99 is all about completion, you guys. Accept the changes to come. There is a completion happening in your life. It's time to reflect on the lessons of the past so as to prepare for what is to come. Endings can be painful, but your angels support you. Repeat this mantra: I accept positive change in my life. Yes, 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 yes. I know some of you have been working really hard on some things that it's about damn time they come to completion. We don't have to be working on this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this Hermit card when we get into the extended reading. For those of you who are a part of the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, you have access to the extended reading. And if you'd like to join us, I'll make sure that the link to join is down below in the comments. We'll dive a little bit deeper into the Hermit card. We will also being that it is the month of love, we will also pull a relationship card from the Romance Oracle, and we will also pull a totem animal from the Animal Spirit card deck as well. So stick around for that. But in the meantime, we're going to dive a little bit deeper. We're going to find out a little bit more about the month of February, what that's going to look like for you. And because you're getting this reading close to the end of the first week in February, this energy may be showing up for you already. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are already feeling this Hermit energy and you're like, oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, tell me something I don't know, Jenny. Well, let me tell you something you may not know. Let's see what else is coming up. Okay, you're getting energy healer. Yeah, this resonates for sure. So your ability to heal yourself and your ability to heal others is needed in the world right now. And maybe this Hermit stage is going to help you identify some of these healing abilities that you have. Maybe you're going to be able to connect more fully with your own natural ability to heal yourself. And for those of you who do work with people, I just want to remind you, we can only help our soulmate clients through to the depths that we ourselves have gone. So if you are feeling the call to go deeper, go deeper. We can only help our soulmate clients through what we have been through. So, you know, if we're just scratching the surface, if we're going in this hermit mode and all that we're doing with it is staying inside and laying in bed and watching Netflix and numbing out, then we're not making good use of this time. We're just disconnecting from people. We're not really replenishing our energy, which we have the potential to do when we get the Hermit card, right? And I mean, again, I know this, I feel this because I am Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising. The Hermit card is my card. I get it. I get it. Sometimes we make really good use of these Hermit stages and sometimes we do not. So the power is up to you. The power is in your hands. You have free will. You can tap into some new energetic gifts that you may or may not be aware of if you can truly harness this energy of the Hermit. I'm also getting tough love. So yeah, I'm giving you a little bit of tough love right now from my tough love deck. But what the tough love card says is it's time to get really honest with yourself. It's time for you to give yourself some tough love. It says it's time for you to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. What is that? What is it that you need to get really honest with yourself about? Only you know what this is. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of different scenarios that are going through my mind's eye right now, tons of different scenarios, but all of them having to do with self-sabotage, all of them having to do with self-sabotage. What is self-sabotage? Well, it's the ego's attempt to keep us safe inside of our comfort zone. It's the ego's attempt to keep our vibration low, to keep us stuck, to keep us from growing, to keep us from evolving. How does the ego do that? A number of different ways, procrastination, avoidance. We get those inner nudges of like what we need to be doing, but we just don't do them. Like, oh, I know that I'm meant to do breath work. I'm just not going to do breath work. I know that doing a little bit of yoga would help me. I'm just not going to do yoga. I know that eating a bigger variety of really nutritious foods, eat more vegetables, eat more fruits, eat more seeds, nuts, more water, less processed food, less junk, less sugar, less takeout. But I'm just not going to do that stuff because the ego likes me nice and safe here inside of my comfort zone. So I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay there. Tough love is getting really honest with yourself, okay? Getting really honest with yourself about something you've been avoiding. What is it? And I mean, the Pisces that I know in my life, you guys are pretty good at getting really honest with yourself. So this one, you might have to dig a little deeper, okay? What is it that you've been avoiding? What have you been skirting around? What I really love about one of the teachers that I work with is he says, the shaman who tries to heal himself is a fool. Because we all have blind spots for ourselves. But I feel like if you really look, Pisces, you know what this is. You know what this is. And I'm trying to keep it gentle. You got the tough love card though. How do you give the tough love card without giving tough love? You got to give a little tough love on that card. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from this deck because it's really speaking to me. And I feel like it's really telling a story here for the month ahead. So what else have we got for Pisces for February, please? Awakening, awakening, awakening. This is the result of all of this work, okay? You go into the hermit mode, you untap your hidden treasure, you untap your energetic gifts. You got to be real with yourself. You've got to be honest with yourself about what it is that you're avoiding about this self-sabotage. And this is all the result of an awakening. This is all a result of an awakening. When you have this awakening card, it's like you're no longer letting other people dictate your life. You are choosing. And when I say other people, it kind of feels like the ego is another person. That's what it feels like. It's like you're kind of not allowing the ego to dictate your life. Like you're kind of, yeah, it feels like the ego is another person. That's strange. I've never had that experience before. One more, and then I'm going to get into unshakable inner peace, because that's what we all want. That's hopefully the result of this hermit stage, is it not? And then we'll go to how to raise your vibration before we jump into the extended reading. All right, wishful thinking. You've already learned how to manifest something into your life, okay? You can manifest more. You have the evidence. You have the evidence. You know that you can do it. Manifestation is happening all the time, all day, every day. We are either consciously manifesting what we do want more of into our life by putting our energy and focus and attention and time and effort into manifesting what it is that we do want, or we are subconsciously manifesting what we don't want. Because let's be real, the average human has around 30 to 90,000 thoughts in a day. Most of them are repeating, most of them are negative, most of them are subconscious. And what is in our subconscious? Well, the subconscious mind is wired for negativity. It's wired for fear, because that's what it does. It goes into fight or flight, right? Well, you know, back in caveman days, we needed this function of our brain because we could literally be jumped by a saber-toothed tiger. So when we take this step outside of our comfort zone, when we really tap into, okay, I'm going to get real honest with myself. It's terrifying. There's something that I've been avoiding, and I don't want to be honest with myself. I'd rather avoid it. It's comfortable. Once we decide, you know what? I'm going to do the uncomfortable thing. I know it's going to suck, but I know it's going to help me grow. What happens is the ego flips out. It's like, hey, that could be a saber-toothed tiger jumping us right now. I don't know the difference. I just know that she's doing something scary. So let's freak out all of a sudden. Let's freak out. That ego will keep us safe inside of our comfort zone as much and as often as it possibly can. So if we are not consciously trying to manifest more of what we do want into our life, that subconscious, that ego, that is going to help us manifest more of what we don't want by throwing fear, worry, doubt, insecurity, scarcity, lack, all of these negative thoughts. And the thing is, it's not just thinking that helps us manifest. It's the thinking affects how we feel. And our feeling is our emotions, it's our energy. That's how we manifest, with our energy. So if we can work on the thoughts, that will affect how we feel. And then when we affect the way that we feel, well, hey, we can become a magnet for whatever it is that we're trying to manifest. You got the wishful thinking card. You've already manifested something. You know that you can. What else are you going to manifest next? And are you willing to take the responsibility? You have free will. It's up to you. Are you willing to take the responsibility of being conscious about what it is that you are manifesting into your life, consciously or subconsciously? You know, we take a lot of credit when we manifest something good into our life. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, I manifested this. I knew it. I tried to do this. It was awesome. And look at, now it's here. Yay. Yay. I can manifest. It's awesome. But when we manifest things that we don't want, we don't usually want to take credit for it. Like, if we're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have company come and this person is so dramatic, guaranteed there's going to be a problem. Guaranteed there's going to be a problem. And then they show up and there's a problem. And you're like, see, told ya. Well, guess what? That's because you manifested it. You manifested it. You expected it. You had the thoughts. They affected the way that you were feeling. You emitted that energy out, and that's what came to you. You are manifesting every moment of every day. What are you going to manifest next, Pisces? What are you going to manifest next? Please tell me, because I want to know. I want to know. I've got a lot of Pisces in my life, in my inner circle, a ton of Pisces. Now, at the root of all of these desires, everything that you want to manifest into your life is the desire for unshakable inner peace. I mean, think about it. If you want more money, it's so that you don't have to worry so much. If you want more love, it's so that you don't feel the yearning and an emptiness. All of these root into inner peace. You want to feel that peace of not having to worry, feel that peace of knowing that there's someone for you to go home to, feel that peace of whatever it is that your desire. There is an underlying energy of wanting to feel unshakable inner peace. So we're going to see what is the number one energy for the Pisces collective in order for them to align with unshakable inner peace in the month of February, please. Okay, I'm getting come together. We need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? And I said this at the very beginning with that Hermit card, okay? Yes, the Hermit card is a beautiful, auspicious opportunity for you to tap into these hidden treasures, for you to tap into your energy healing, for you to embrace this awakening and find more to manifest into your life. But it can also be an opportunity to really disconnect. When you really truly disconnect with others, it's okay to take a step back, but you don't want to totally disconnect. And I know, Pisces, you're so intuitive, and like being grounded may be a challenge for you. So this is really saying that there are others in your life that you need to stay connected to right now. Come together. We need each other. Others need you and you need them too. I know you don't like to admit that, but you do. I don't like to admit it either. I'm a Virgo. We're the opposite sign. We share that in common. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? And I'm getting 44 here for you. So I feel like that is your angel number today. I wasn't sure what it was going to be. We got the 9s earlier, but maybe you got 2 of them. So let's look at what 44 says as well. Divine intervention, ask for protection. The angelic realm is all around you presently. The angels want you to ask them for help and support with stronger intentions. Lie in meditation today and repeat this mantra. I am ready for divine intervention in my life. I am ready for divine intervention in my life. I love it. 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 I love it for you. I love it for you. We are going to look at how to raise your vibration. All right, what is the number one way for the Pisces collective to raise their vibration in the month of February, please? Healing myself heals my lineage. Beautiful. Healing myself heals my lineage. This isn't just about you. This isn't just about you. You're here for big work, Pisces. You're here for big, big, big work. And for those of you with children, you know, the healing you do means that they won't have to do it. So much of our wound energy is inherited from our ancestors, from generations before us. The work that you are doing is preventing your own children from doing this work as well. I love this for you. Now, if you're resonating with this, I'd love to hear about it. Please let me know down below in the comments. And if you're new here and you were liking this reading, I hope that you will consider subscribing to the channel. If you would like to join me for the extended reading, I'm going to dive a little deeper into this Hermit card. We'll pull a couple more cards from the decks we've already looked at, and then we'll go into a message for relationships and an animal spirit. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the extended, and I'll see you in the next video as well.